Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Bryce from BIS Media, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LG C3 initial setup on this TV. Just got it out the box, just plugged it in. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it's like to go ahead and set this up and get started. So we're going to go ahead and turn on this TV here. So let's go ahead and click on that power button on the remote. All right, and we have press the OK button wheel on your remote. We're going to get that camera focused in here. And it has the voice audio guidance system currently going on. So you're first going to want to go ahead and pick out your language. So I speak English, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that. And then we're going to go ahead and click on next after that. And it's going to ask if you want to turn off the audio guidance. I go ahead and click yes, I do want to turn it off because it is super, it talks so quick. I don't know how anyone understands it. It's crazy. So then we're going to go ahead and pick what time zone we're in. And this is going to ask, how do you want to set up your TV? Do you want to do it with your mobile device, or do you just want to do it with the TV? And then we're going to go ahead and click and choose our internet connection. So you're going to go ahead and click on your Wi-Fi, or you can completely skip this if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and type in my password here, and then we're going to skip over that and get on to the next section. So, okay, I am now hooked up to my Wi-Fi. And it's going to ask you a whole bunch of terms and conditions. It's really just kind of pertaining to these smart media product services. You can kind of scroll through there. You can read the legal notices, software license, all that information if you want to. Honestly, I just kind of click next, click skip, kind of go through it. And then it's going to ask you to agree to all the terms and conditions. You don't technically have to agree to all of them, but if you don't, then it does disable a couple of features there. And then it's going to ask if you want to do user environment analysis. So it'll be set up automatically after checking the device is connected to the TV. After connecting the device with the TV and the HDMI cable, turn on the power. And so there are no paired devices right now. Basically just asking if you have anything paired to this TV. There's nothing actually paired up to the TV. It's just the TV turned on right now. And then it's going to ask you the way you watch TV. I don't watch cable or anything. I just do streaming, so that's what I'm going to do. And then you're going to put in your service area zip code. So we're going to go ahead and type that in right now. And then it's going to ask how your TV is installed. So is it wall mounted? Is it on a stand? And basically what this does whenever it asks you this is it's really just trying to make sure that the sound is portrayed correctly. And so this is where it gets into the AI function. So there's AI Picture Pro and AI Sound Pro. So what this does is basically just uses artificial intelligence to kind of get the picture as best as possible the TV thinks it should be. Same with the Sound Pro. To go and take a listen. So the AI Sound Pro really seems to enhance the sound. Like, it gets very loud. It was only a 9 that I had it on, but it was extremely loud just playing it that way. I leave these alone for the most part, except for the AI Sound Pro. I do think that is a great option to go ahead and turn on because I really do think it does help fill the sound, especially if you're not going to be using a sound bar or a surround sound. I think it's a good way to go ahead and maximize your sound as best as possible. And then next up, we have always ready mode. So this makes sure that just everything is ready to go. Basically just meaning when the TV is turned off, it switches to always ready mode to always provide optimized wallpaper, voice recognition, and mobile device music playback. If you use a remote control other than the Magic Remote, wallpaper may not be supported. So this is completely up to you if you want to do this. Basically just meaning as soon as you turn it on, it's ready to go, it's ready to rock. There is no startup. It's not going to just go straight to the home menu. It's going to go it's going to try to go ahead and optimize the wallpaper, provide that voice recognition and mobile device music playback. So that especially if you have your phone synced to this TV, you can go ahead and do that. It's going to go ahead and have the TV basically ready to go whenever you are. It's completely up to you if you want to do that. I would assume this also consumes more power because it's doing a quick boot up. So it's going to instantly pop up for you. It's not going to take its time. It's going to go as fast as it can. So this may consume more power. So that's another thing to keep in mind if you do choose to turn this on. And this is going to ask if you want to do automatic updates for software. It's completely up to you if you want to do this. I'm always on the cautious side of this because if you're not careful, and let's say it is a bad software that gets downloaded, you may be stuck with that software until the next one comes out. So you may have all kinds of bugs going on. It could mess up. Like for instance, with my LG B2, there was actually an issue where there was a Dolby Vision flicker because of the software. A software update actually did fix that, so I don't have that issue anymore. But that could be something that could happen to you if you do get bad software. So be very careful about this. If you've had issues with software issues in the past, then you may actually want to do your research on the software before actually installing it, and not just automatically installing every single one that comes through. Because also when you install the new software, it also does slow down the TV a little bit. Because again, they're coming out with new TVs every single year. So whenever they're coming out with the new TV every year, it's optimized for the newest TV. And so the older your TV gets and the more softwares you put on there, it is going to slow down that UI more and more over time. And okay, and then it's going to ask if you want to sign into your LG account. You can sign in with the LG ThinQ app, mobile web, or sign in on the TV, or you can completely skip this. This is up to you if you really want to connect it and go that far with it. And then here we go. We've went through all the steps. It's got this beautiful wallpaper in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. Explore the world with your LG TV. And then it's going to ask you to install the apps recommended by LG. You can go and install those if you want to. Those are usually some of the big favorites. And then, yeah, there we go. Here is the dashboard. And there is a lot of different things you can do with this TV. This has all kinds of different streaming capabilities. Or if you don't want to do streaming, it does have all these different ads, unfortunately, on this UI. So it's going to still try to recommend you different content that you may like to watch. But yeah, that is the initial setup of this TV, guys. I will be doing a full review on this within the week after this video actually uploads. So that would be March 15th when that video does upload. So that way you guys can take a look at that. I will have it linked in the description and also in the top right corner if you'd like to watch that. Again, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any comments or questions below on this setup, if something didn't make sense to you, or if you just think this was an easy setup. Let me know down in the comments. I definitely greatly appreciate your feedback. Thanks for watching.